In this video, I'm going to share a personal story about the power of patience. In the past, I've shared a video that talks about going after whales. Whales are very large accounts that would change your world if it went through. But here's the thing. You need to have patience to go after whales, and you should be careful that going after whales should never be the sole purpose of your prospecting, because you need a lot of patience in some cases. Let me share with you what I'd like to say is a recent story, but it's an ongoing story. It's not that recent. About 1.5 years ago, I received a message from a colleague, not even a client, but just a colleague within an association I'm a member of, saying that they wanted to talk with me about possibly doing some business together. So of course, I responded right away, got on a Zoom, and talked with this person. What they said is that there was an opportunity for me to be an external coach to their organization, and they were in a decision-making capacity to bring on external coaches like me. So I thought that sounded like a great opportunity. Of course I would be interested in being an external coach. And this is a very large organization. It's one that I could do very well doing business with and perhaps last for a long time. Well, not too long after that, I went through the whole process to become approved to work with this organization. And large organizations always have a big process to get through. And then after that, things changed. My contact left, a new person came in, that person left, another person came in. All along, I stayed patient and stayed in touch and kept connecting with the next person and the next person, even having a Zoom meeting with the third person to talk about how we might still get this relationship going that had started well before they were in the role. They were open to it and they were positive and they appreciated my reaching out to them. As of now, it's 1.5 years later, and I still have not actually done business with this organization, even though I'm approved. I'm starting to think that it's going to happen because I'm getting some positive signs from this organization. Meanwhile, I've followed my own advice that I'm giving to you. I've continued to pursue smaller accounts that are the bread and butter of my business. So how should you structure this? What I recommend is that you would dedicate maybe about 10 to 15% of your business to going after whales, right? The accounts that would be a game changer for you. And stay patient, stay persistent, stay in touch, no matter how long it takes, because eventually your patience and persistence could pay off. Meanwhile, you spend 85-90% of your time going after regular accounts that you need to bring in, that keep you going, that pay you good commissions, that move you up the ladder to become more and more important to your organization, that show that you're productive and selling well. When you structure your prospecting, your new account development that way, what'll happen is you'll create a steady stream of business that's reasonably good business. I mean, you're still going after good accounts. But on occasion, one of those large ones will come in and just change everything. But you keep doing what you're doing. You might dedicate more time to servicing that account because they're large, right? But you keep doing what you're doing, bringing in the regular accounts, going after whales, and so that hopefully 3-4 times a year, you're bringing in a few of those whales. Sometimes they happen faster. Last year, in October, November, I had a whale reach out to me and ask me about one of the training classes that I offer. And it turned out that they were interested in getting this training class. And it turned out that they didn't want it just once, which is what most accounts want. They wanted it 8 times. Well, 8 times training for one organization, that's good business for me, right? That's good business. Typically, I would do 2, 3, maybe even 4, 5 times. But getting up to 8 to 10 times training for one organization, that's what I consider to be whale size. And this organization, really large. I mean, it's globally known. It's a very big organization. Now that one, I didn't have to be as patient. I was somewhat patient. It took a little while to get approved as a vendor and to have the payment go through. But after several months, it did happen. And then I started doing the training classes, and it took about 4 months for the training classes to actually conclude in full. And now I'm hoping to extend that relationship and either bring that training class or another one into the same organization, because of course you want to keep those whales and do more business with them, right, over time. So sometimes your patience and persistence don't need to last for very long. Other times it needs to last very long. And that's why you structure it in the way that I recommended. So please figure out a list of whales that you would go after, because you should be proactive in reaching out to large organizations to try and get into them, because they don't always reach out to you, as what happened in my cases, right? Sometimes you reach out to them and make things happen. And use about 10 to 15% of your time and dedicate the rest to your regular business. And I believe that 12 months from now, you'll have a better business and you'll be thanking me for this video. If you have questions about this, or you have your own version of this strategy, please place it in the comments below. If you'd like to email me, send me email at michael@buildandbalance.com. If you like this video, please do click the like and also share the video with other people. And of course, if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscription button, as I generally release a new video every week. To learn more about my sales training and coaching options, go to buildandbalance.com. Thank you very much, and best wishes to you.